The end of times is meant to be devoid of hope. But even in these most dire of shadows, in the face of fury, as it changes in the winds, there grows hope. Let us allow for this tale to be told in the words of a lord who would hollow out everything for the future.
Why did the Creator construct a universe teeming with imperfection, misery, sin? Among the scholars of both heaven and hell, this query is known as the riddle of sorrows. If sin is itself a part of the grand design, is not sin then, by definition, divine? A question for the sages. The one particularly restless bunch kept a robust relationship to the topic. The Nephilim. Spawn of angels and demons. Warriors, relentless, unstoppable, blood-mad. Until they were betrayed by four of their own. War, death, fury, and strife. The four horsemen of the apocalypse. Inconceivable power was bestowed upon the traitors by those sworn to maintain symmetry twixt order and chaos. The Charred Council. Bear witness as the Council holds court to end the Nephilim War in the name of balance. This is the new pact. War, bringer of worldwide fire. You are the juggernaut of all pain. Death, dark soul of eternity. You are the deepest decay. You are anti-life. Strife, endless spirit of timeless unrest. You are all that is unsettled in the hearts of that which lives and breathes. And finally, fury. Terrible engine of rage. You are the machine that...
Are we to waste our time on ceremony, or are we to fight?
Step forward and recognize, horseman. You are the most impatient of your kin. The least predictable, dancing on the edge of your own reality. Your brothers understand the undertaking set before them. But do you?
Still talking! Shall I have Death fetch us some tea, or can we get on with it?
Fury, your role in this story is yet to be written. I wonder, will you light the flame of creation anew? Or stomp out the embers for good?
Dreams more thrilling than reality. Had I known the new pact would be so exciting, I would have let war separate my head from my neck then and there. Is it possible to die of boredom? Rampage. Bored as I am, perhaps you're just lazy. If I didn't love you so much, I'd kill you just for something to do. The call? Finally. Please, please, please tell me you're a planet of demons that needs slaying. Or two. War. What pathetic fate have you brought upon yourself, brother?
Watch your
tongue.
I may be least favored of all the horsemen, but my tongue never found me chained to a rock like some dog.
Fury, approach us.
I take it there is a mess that needs tending to.
Though you jest, you speak true. War has broken his vows to this council and shattered the seventh seal.
The apocalypse. Why would he...
We know not. Yet. As we speak, Earth falls beneath the spears of heaven and the hammers of hell.
So the horsemen are to ride.
No. While the Charred Council seeks to understand how and why the traitor war has committed this abominable act, there is a matter that requires delicate attention.
You should have called Strife. He's the delicate one.
The 7 deadly sins have been released, by whom we cannot say, but the 7 roam the earth, free of our prison. The balance between order and chaos is already in jeopardy. The 7 cannot be left unchecked. War is in chains. Death is missing. Strife attends to other matters. The last time you faced the sins, it required all 4 of you.
I can handle those fools in my sleep. But when this task is complete, I demand that you grant me my rightful place leading the horsemen.
If you would trade obedience for a title, so be it. But never make a demand upon us, horsemen. You depart immediately.
Greetings, Miss Fury. I must admit, this is a fortuitous fate.
A watcher? You doubt my allegiance?
Please, be not cross. I am such an admirer. Scratch that. I'm a fan. You are the horseman. The only one that matters.
Enough! I will allow you to accompany me. Just stay out of my way.
I will be as unto a shadow. Steadfast. Silent.
More silence!
Go! Seek out the place called Haven. Your quest for the 7 deadly begins there.
Fury, wait. Whatever has passed between us, search your heart. You cannot believe I am guilty of these crimes. Something is wrong with the universe. Be vigilant, Fury. Forces conspire against us. Heed my words!
Fury, we're close to one of the 7.
Haven. A haven for what? Vermin?
Humans, mistress.
Adorable. Build a house of sticks during the end of the world. Where exactly do we go from here, Watcher?
I know not but what the Council commands, mistress. The quest for the 7 begins here.
Envy.
Mine! Humans, Haven, everything here! Mine! Move on, horsemen, or
will ye be mine too?
I'm on a mission.
Protecting humans? Humans think creation favors them. They are apes, crawling through dirt.
Quite the grudge you're carrying.
What they have, I will take. When they have nothing left, they will be my playthings until they break. You cannot stop me!
Oh, I don't want to. Humanity is tragically overrated. I am not here for them. I'm all yours.
No! You're not good enough to face me! Your demise is exactly what I desire! It always revive. Just because I deserve what's mine.
Pretty. Come and get it.
Ah, that's mine!
Mistress, not to be a bother, but weren't you supposed to catch Envy?
I did. Watch. This talisman.
It's a vessel. Envy used it to hold energies from the rest of the Seven.
It will make a fitting prison for the others once their physical forms have been broken.
If I may, there is a sort of hum emanating from the talisman. That glow.
Will indicate when one of the Seven is nearby. I know.
So wise. You are all that the Council promised, Mistress.
I'm beginning to enjoy the sound of your voice, Watcher.
I would be remiss in my duties if I didn't point out that even with the talisman, locating the other deadly sins will prove a challenge.
Finding Envy was easy enough.
That was a gift. One I would not count on receiving twice. Envy was also, by far, the weakest of the deadly sins.
Anything else to add?
Only what I assume you already know. The armies of both heaven and hell have cordoned off the world of man into various areas of influence. Look around us. The upheaval we have seen is the very personification of the struggle between order and chaos. You have set for yourself an unenviable task, given these environs.
That's what makes it fun. The other sins are hiding across this shattered world. They strike at angels and demons alike in their own selfish bids for power. Their hubris will lead me right to them.
Perhaps. But you will need assistance.
Whatever I need, I will take, Watcher. I knew that war would one day unleash all this. But seeing it, his gifts are impressive.
May I remind you, mistress, that you have no peer among your horsemen brethren. Perhaps there are humans surviving.
Not my concern, Watcher. That tree, it's impressive. But is it just me, or is it out of place here?
It is a maker tree. Most likely we will find refuge there.
Aren't we making a mighty ruckus?
Says the demon who announces his ambush.
It was not my intention to do battle, horseman. Well, such a passionate little thing, aren't we?
Do not test my patience.
Very well. War is too hazardous an occupation for myself, horseman. I am here in the name of blind capitalism. I am Volgrim, merchant of the damned, a trader who deals in souls for profit. Even in the face of the apocalypse, one must endeavor to earn a living.
And whose souls do you trade in?
Angel, demon, or even human. All souls have value to me. I've seen the trail of bodies you've left in your wake.
What would I require from you?
That depends. What are your needs?
Information. The 7 deadly sins.
Whispers on the wind say that the fabled horsemen are but pawns in a larger game. Victims of a grand setup.
What do you know?
I know that the first one's free. Call for me if you have souls to trade, and perhaps you will consider my wares valuable. Do make sure they scream, horseman.
Volgrim and his demon tongue. They live to confound and feed up the scraps of a world they help destroy.
Indeed they do.
But despite his thirst for souls, Volgrim may be a useful tool on this journey. The length these roots have grown. They seem to have taken over everything.
Indeed, mistress. I'm curious as to who remains here, if anyone.
Behind me, wee ones! Let me tend to our uninvited guests. A horseman?
Fury. Currently reserving the right to kill you where you stand. And you are?
Surprised, and more than a little relieved. Call me Ulfane Blackhammer.
So you'll not be flattening me today?
A maker, are you not?
Aye, when there's something to make. Today, my skills are only aimed towards instruments of death.
This is not your war.
No, not theirs neither. Like your council, I care for balance, horsemen. Humans, frail as they be, are part of the balance. Surely you're here to help protect them.
Wrong question.
A tribe of useless, hairless simians whose greatest talent was inventing ingenious new ways to divide and destroy one another. They could suffer forever or die tomorrow, and I wouldn't bat an eye either way.
And what is your business here?
What do they call you?
Jones.
Jones. Question me again with your last breath.
Huh. Look around. Look what's happened here. Do you honestly think anything scares me now?
Easy, lad. This one's none for trifles.
Yeah? What do I have to lose? This moronic conflict makes you all look so stupid. Angel, demon, horseman, even maker. What are you even fighting for, huh? Tell me!
I like this one. You may continue breathing, Jones.
Horseman, please. To have you on our side would turn the tide in ways we cannot measure. Humanity might stand a chance.
While my mission does involve balance, it does not require them. I am here to root out the 7 deadly sins and return them to the Council. No less, no more.
What if I can help you? That bit of chain you carry could use someone.
I sincerely doubt that. I'm faring quite well without any help.
Of course. But in case you missed the moniker, I am a maker who specializes in instruments of destruction, chaos, and the deliverance of pain. So it stands to reason that we little Ulthane could enhance your arsenal if your horsemanship would give me the chance.
In exchange for?
Humanity will not survive without aid. If you come across any humans on your journey, please direct them here. Haven is the only place they might be sufficiently protected.
Direct them? How do you expect the apes to cross a battlefield and find you?
Oh, I don't. They'll need this. The bridge. Only humans can use it. One touch, they're sent to Haven.
Must I touch them? I accept your offer, Maker. Though I doubt it will make your collection any less useless.
We have a non-deal, then. As a show of good faith, a gift. Wrath.
Where?
You seek a pit of hellstretch set in the nether, beneath the city. And please, horsemen.
Yes, yes. I will shepherd the wee ones your way, pointless as it may be.
We'll see. And remember, Fury. The doors of Haven stand open to any who ask.
He is certainly committed to his cause.
Ulthane, he is blind to what truly matters.
Perhaps, yes.
Just another pawn who will never understand the game into which he's been played. And he does love the sound of his own voice, doesn't he?
Not like anyone I know.
Did you say something?
Please, no, just kill me.
Oh, stop your blubbering, human. Come to me.
Now!
Do you want to live?
What?
If you want to live, I can send you to a safe place. Safe as any, I suppose. Touch it. Idiots. It's a miracle they ruled the Earth for as long as they did. Ugh. It smells like death in here. Trust me. We shared a room 1,000 years ago. Being observant is literally in your name, Watcher.
Sloth. I heard tales, but truly, he is a terrible sight. I'm sick.
inevitable destruction.
Don't dislocate your arm patting yourself on the back. How do you plan on dealing with that, my bloodthirsty mistress?
Music to my ears.
Feel the burn of living
Dismembering angels.
We all need a hobby. I hope you've left something for me. I'll try not to enjoy this too much.
Fighter! Wait.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Rampage! Your master summons you! Rise! Rampage! Get up! Mistress!
It's funny what you remember in between screams. My siblings used to refer to you as the dumb one. Yes! The harder you fight, the stronger I get.
Tear you apart!
Oh, you think you're angry? You barely scratched the surface.
Then let me dig deep! We were set up. War. The others. There are greater forces at work here. Watcher, help.
Something is wrong with the world.
Delicate order is imbalanced. Step forward. Now I ask of both angel and demon. Do you arrive here of your own free will? The tenets of the Hollowing demand it.
I do, Lord of the Hollows.
As do I. You have both fought this war since the dawn of time. You are weary. Yet, immortality prevents the ultimate respite. The Lord of the Hollows alone can bestow upon you this gift. The final release. No longer will your souls be recycled time and time again to fight for heaven and hell. They are now mine. You are finally impetuous creature awakens. Deluded pawn of the Charred Council. Do you even know where you are?
I know exactly where I am. The stench betrays you. The Hollows is a hell all its own.
Indeed. But it is one that I alone rule.
What did you do to them?
Nothing that they did not wish for. You wear your ignorance on your face. The true consequences of this so-called war for balance are beyond your comprehension. Perhaps I should hollow you. A watcher. This only confirms what I already held to be true. You are just a puppet. The Council is playing you to further their own machinations.
Enough! Unlike you, I have not come to this place for personal gain. The 7 deadly sins must be eliminated once and for all to protect the balance you mock. I will not be deterred.
She speaks the truth, O Lord, and she is tenacious to say the least.
Your words carry no weight with me. They stink of lies. Prove your commitment to balance.
This is more than a test of battle.
A demonstration, horseman. You are so quick to combat. Your whip ready to crack. True righteousness requires true insight. If this was a test, you have failed. To resist a call to raw impulse is a different type of strength.
Spare your wisdom. I know my strength, and when I prove it to the Council, I alone will lead the Horsemen. The 7 will be destroyed, along with their designs for a world far more hideous than the apocalypse we already know.
Very well. You will need this.
A flame hollow? For what purpose?
Even I am aware that there are times when sides must be chosen. Take this weapon, and know that I have chosen mine. But take heed, horseman. The universe has so many faces. Your survival depends on what you have learned. You must open your eyes to much more than that which gazes back at you from the mirror.
Fine. Can we go now?
Not quite yet. There is the matter of Abraxas to discuss.
Abraxas.
The demon meddler. If Earth is to remain intact, he must be dealt with. He threatens your balance. His very soul must be brought to me.
I see. And you want me to do it?
Who better?
I'll consider it. No guarantees.
Then you and your watcher be gone.
Hey there. You doing alright? You having some problems? Do you need some advice? Well, check out my podcast, Fajali Advice, where we do our best to try and help out others to be able to realize that mental health is something as important as our physical health. And of course, if you do want to participate, check out the email at the end. Your submission is completely anonymous. And of course, we hope you have a wonderful day.
The fire hollow. Something changes when I hold it. I can feel its power coursing through my hands. I feel nothing. Like wading through a pond. Ha! Incredible!
I see you have procured the Flame Hollow. How much for it?
You're kidding.
I am. Look at you, learning to identify humor. That's character growth.
While you remain painfully the same. Do you want something?
Well, since you asked, I require... Oh, I hate this word. I require your help.
Really?
And truly, as you know, I am a demon about town, a busy soul trader. My business takes me all across this world and others, but something is blocking my way. Someone is muscling in on the serpent holes. This invasion has stripped me of my ability to move freely throughout the realm.
Sounds like your problem, not mine.
The Stone Marauders wish to control the serpent holes themselves. One must confront these unwieldy beasts for the good of all. All right, but for the good of demons and horsemen, the serpent holes must be cleansed. And that Flame Hollow is the first key. As you know, I am unfit for such an outing, but you and your whip are so much more persuasive.
Why would I help you?
This has the makings of a mutually beneficial relationship.
I've heard this before. Still not happening. Ever.
There are treasures hidden away in the Serpentine network. You clear the way for me, they are yours. You will require more hollows to traverse the network in its entirety, but it will be worth it. Unlock the passageways, lay waste to the Guardians, and I promise their bountiful treasures are yours and yours alone.
I'll consider it, demon. I have never been witness to structures of stone floating so freely. Death warned of such creatures. The power to manipulate stone to their very will and take on a physical form. Your transgressions are costly. I have slayed many of your brethren. If you wish to avoid the same fate, I suggest you talk. Why do you infest the serpent holes? I want answers, now! Your silence is disrespectful. Time to teach you some manners. see a similarity here. The flame speaks to us both.
These poor lost souls.
If you were any son of the cloud, It appears your poor lost souls have found a purpose. Aren't you thrilled? The Earth never ceases to impress with its variety of abominations.
I thought they had all been destroyed.
You know these things?
When they roamed free, we called them the Chosen.
Interesting. These chambers seem out of place.
They are old. Neither of heaven nor hell, to be sure. Early humans, perhaps.
Perhaps.
I'm a clever thing, mistress, but even I do not know everything. Especially when it comes to the minds of men.
Ah, Fury! How kind of you to pay me a visit. I trust the slaying is going well.
None of your concern, demon.
Your tone betrays you, horseman. You see, I was right after all, yes? You and your kin have been deceived.
That's no secret. But by who?
Surely angels are the most likely suspect. Wouldn't you agree after what happened to dear old Rampage?
You are not fit to speak his name.
No need to unleash your might on me, horseman. Look to those who would benefit from your failure. Your enemies are closer than you think.
So, 3 swords total?
So it seems.
It's always 3, isn't it?
Pardon?
3 keys, 3 stones, 3 swords. Rather predictable, don't you think?
Have you lost your mind?
No. I just hate it when the Creator takes shortcuts.
Mistress.
Easy. Do you hear it?
This is not what we seek. Let us carry on.
Wait. The Maker.
Owe him nothing.
I know. I want him to owe me. Easy, child. Easy. I can lead you to others like you. Humans. Won't that be nice? These are definitely not children! I sense these foul brats don't want us here. What manner of hoarder do we have here?
Mistress, your talisman. Be wary. There wasn't much that the humans got right. But they did know art.
What?
Frankly, I think it's one of the reasons that the angels were so jealous of them. Have you ever seen one of those birds paint?
You're talking about art. Now. Here.
It's a museum. Well, certainly, we have our mission. I'm just saying.
Some people have
no appreciation for finer things in life.
Avarice.
Fury. Welcome to my Hall of Treasure. Unfortunately, you forgot to pay the entrance fee. Your life.
Take it if you dare, wretch!
Even your death is not enough for me, horseman.
I am your head! Enjoy your collection, Avarice. For one final time!
Do you know what that heart is worth?
One sinner's life. Who needs a museum when you can carry a collection in this?
Oh, Philistine.
Welcome again, Fury.
It's not like I had a choice in the matter. Do you kidnap all your guests?
You would not be so disrespectful if you knew the true power I give you. Your battle with Avarice proved you value your mission above material possessions. You are ready for stronger tools of destruction.
Another toy for me to play with. You're far too generous.
The Storm Hollow. Use it wisely.
Why not give me all your gifts and get it over with? If you're so keen to arm one of the horsemen.
Be gone!
The Storm Hollow. You never disappoint, horseman.
I can't say the same for you, demon.
Your opinion of me will change in due time. The next passageway awaits your gentle touch.
You don't belong here. I'm feeling benevolent. Leave the serpent holes or die where you stand. Die it is!
By the way, I hope you don't take offense, Fury.
Yet I'm certain I will.
Yes, well, don't slaughter the messenger and puree his guts, as the saying goes. Whispers of your martial prowess have spread throughout certain circles, horseman. There are those who would like to put your talents to the test, if you wish to humor them.
I do not.
But if you did, out of curiosity or pride, or plain old greed like a normal person, say the word, and the serpent hole shall convey you unto the Crucible.
The Crucible? Ugh. Bit on the nose, isn't it?
Says the furious horseman named
Enough, Fulgrim. What's in this for you?
10%. The demon's got to make a living. And for you, rewards that should pique a warrior's interest, assuming you survive. Consider it, or don't. Farewell for now.
Bastards never stood a chance, did they?
Who?
Earthlings. Of any species.
Fury. Fantastic.
Your day of reckoning is at hand, Sloth. You will be judged in combat like all the others.
Darling, please. Do I look like I'll be fighting anything or anyone anytime soon?
You have no choice.
There's always a choice, darling. I choose not to choose. Too much of a bother. I'd laugh at you, but it's too much effort. Don't take offense. You're playing your part well in our wee morality play. But really, why bother? It's the apocalypse. Woo. I'm completely over it. My sole concern is comfort.
That sounds familiar.
Mouth.
And as you can see, I have my many minions for that. It's all they live for. You should try it. I've got you a few flavors if you'll just relax.
I shall once you and your kin lie dead. I only hope the rest put up more of a fight than you.
Let them stand or fall. It matters not to me. You understand, don't you, horseman? The futility of it. Why not join me? Take a load off and enjoy the nothingness. I bet you'd take to it quite easily.
Would you abandon your mission?
No.
Is that so? The Great Fury would not allow herself to fall prey to such a creature. Are you truly up to the task?
lust, me so fulfilled. What change do you think killing me will enact on this sad crusade?
Are you begging? Muster up a little dignity.
Sweetheart, I let slaves wipe my ass with the wings of angels while I enjoy a morning tea. Dignity is a myth, like the balance you fight for. Aren't you exhausted?
Yes. But even the most grueling fight is less tiring than taking no action at all. Most exercise he's had in a millennium.
Your reputation precedes you, Horseman. The Crucible is buzzing, and Targon wishes to meet the warrior behind the words.
How flattering.
You may flatter him with a visit in turn. Do make sure they scream, Horseman.
There's a fair bit more noise around here of late. Thanks to you. You've given humanity a chance. And in kind, I have a gift for you. This trinket will enhance your raw power, making you an even more formidable threat.
What is it?
Something about this place.
Ah, you wish to repent for your sins.
I will not waver to cleave the Watcher head from your Watcher body.
Less sarcasm. Noted, mistress.
Shield your eyes!
Right. What is that?
Well, well, well. Imagine my disappointment. To think that this is the best the Council has to offer. Of the fabled Four Horsemen, they send the lowliest, the most pathetic of all.
Pride, charming as ever. I've come for you.
Oh, really? As if you'd know what to do with me if you could have me. Please, spare me.
Are you not one of the great Seven Deadly? Fight me instead of cowering, you pompous, pathetic
Your
excuse!
taunts are a waste of breath, Horseman. No more an annoyance than the buzzing of a fly. Beneath my notice, like everything else in the Creator's grand experiment, even the greatest treasures of heaven and hell pale beneath my light. Scurry back to the hold you were born from. Perhaps when I am the only sin left on this sad little rock, you will be worthy of an audience with me.
When I'm done, there will be no sins left standing.
So you say. Considering your current state, I find it highly unlikely that we'll ever meet again. But by the rare chance you do earn my favor, find me in Ares. Though I highly doubt a creature such as yourself would be welcome in a place so refined. I encourage you to surprise me, Horseman. Until that time,
What an insufferable creature. I already know the answer, but...
Yes, we're going down there. See? An outpost of the Angels.
But that isn't our exact mission.
It became our mission when I found my horse skewered by Angel spears. I will never understand their attachment to such things.
Mistress.
They cling so desperately to this iconography. The symbolism of heaven and hell.
They?
Humanity. For thousands of years, they held the fruit of creation in their hands, but ignored it to squabble over totems and fables. Whatever the Creator saw in them.
Do know how to make an exit. Literally. Mistress, you seem distracted.
We horsemen are defined by a great many things. Our mission, our gifts, and our solitude. For so long, I cannot even remember. Rampage was my only companion.
Mistress,
Forget it. The horseman is not defined by the horse.
Look up ahead, mistress. What is that?
Probably something new to kill.
A man's... Oh, they're adorable.
In what realm is this considered adorable?
Perhaps that's an overstatement, but it is innocent.
Nothing in this world is innocent.
This trek would be much easier on horseback. Oh, too soon.
Again, you're here to watch, not to speak.
Oh, I'm here for much more than that.
Is dying on your agenda?
A threat.
I haven't decided. Another one of your adorables.
I'm never living that down.
On the contrary, it may prove useful.
I smell pigeon. Our angels remain coldness and nest.
For now, you will be doomed if I don't learn the truth about Rampage. Out of the way, angel scum! We'll see!
Hardly the heavenly outpost I was expecting.
When we go in,
We're going in?
keep your mouth shut for a change.
Mistress! They don't look happy to see us.
They shouldn't be. Hordes of heaven, you know who I am, what I am. If you would see the sun set this day, you will...
Feel the burn of heaven's blade!
Good. I hate talk. Is your vocalist leader afraid of me? Destroy you all before he confronts me!
These are no longer our brethren! Show no mercy! Enough! Your rage is misplaced, Horseman.
I sincerely doubt it, Bird.
Lucille! Here to finish the job your brother War began?
I have no idea what War did or did not do, nor do I care.
So, you're here to steal the souls of my fellow angels, then? You think I don't recognize a weapon of the Lord of the Hollows?
I serve none but the Council. I hunt the 7 deadly sins, at least those who remain. But another task consumes me. Betrayal by your glorious kingdom.
Oh, yes. Look upon my works, ye mighty, and laugh. We can hardly defend ourselves, let alone spare the energy to betray a great horse.
My steed, Rampage, was slaughtered by angelic weaponry before I could summon him to Earth. I will know why, and I will have blood.
Take me at my word. I have no love for the horsemen. Thanks to you, the apocalypse is at hand, and we... I have no knowledge of any conspiracy against you, or your mission on Earth.
Of his kind, Lucille is honorable.
Just because he doesn't know doesn't mean it's not happening.
As you can see, I've problems of my own. Perhaps we can strike a deal, Horseman. Lately, I have seen my own forces ravaged, losing more and more every day. To my horror, I have learned that my brethren are being murdered by our nightmares made real. Abominations. Undead angels. Demons are also its target, taking them into the realm of the undead as well.
And who, in your estimation, is responsible?
The only force in the universe capable of such a heretical act is lust.
Lust? You're insane. I've crossed paths with Lust before. They have no such power.
And what makes you think that the world as you've known it is the world we're now in? An unnamed demon is rumored to have bestowed upon Lust the very power to take on the forces of heaven and hell. A spoiler in the apocalypse. Lust transforms angel and demon alike into the undead. Mindless things, bent only on violence and destruction.
And so if I eliminate Lust, thus solving your dilemma, you will in turn provide something for me. Is that the deal you propose?
Indeed, if it be in my power. And to prove we mean no ill will towards you, Horseman. May this crossblade serve you well in your crusade against Lust. Unchecked, their growing strength will doom us all.
Find out who tried to kill me. In exchange, I will force Lust to reveal the source of their power before I destroy them.
We have a pact.
If I discover you have in any way lied to me, you will wish it was one of my brothers tearing out your heart.
Perhaps your threat will keep him in line.
Doubtful. Would you trust him?
I'm not the one that has to. Also, trust isn't part of a Watcher's vocabulary. Of course.
Ugh, insufferable ghost.
That is... Oh, hello, Fury. You're looking radiant and flush with blood rage.
I have no time for you, demon.
No, you're a very busy horseman, with people to go and places to slay, I'm sure. But I was wondering if in your bard-worthy travels, you happened across an artifact. Nothing special.
An artifact? What does it look like?
Well, it's a trinket, really. A novelty crafted by the birds. Sort of a cross with pointy edges and... I may have lied. It's not a trinket. Please cut me a break. The demon has to eat.
I found it. It's mine.
I'll pay you 1,000,000 souls for it.
Souls are your currency. Sharp objects are mine. No deal. However, you might be of service to me. Have you seen the undead angels and demons?
Ah, the unlife. Sadly, yes. Those who were once beyond mortality deserve better. Now, I have no lost love for the birds, but that's just wrong.
We're done then. If you hear anything, do let me know.
Does nothing shake you? Do you not feel any empathy, watching those who once loomed so large robbed of the very force they sought to control? Life.
Perhaps after I find out why they're trying to kill me, I'll make time to feel sorry for them.
My, she's cold. Intoxicating. For a hot-headed demon, that is.
Nightmare was that?
I can't wait to find out.
That was sarcasm? Mistress? But it's... You think it's aware of our presence?
I have no doubt, especially considering the way you have run.
I don't want to die! Please.
Are you serious?
It knows we're here.
No. In fact, your shrieking clearly acts as a lullaby. Yes. Sarcasm.
Which of you is worse, I wonder?
Perhaps. One could have changed since our last encounter.
Not a particularly lusty location, is it?
Have you learned nothing? Appearances can be deceiving. And besides, lust never appears as expected.
What exactly did you mean by that?
The notion of sin is one thing. The concept of lust is something else entirely. Especially humanity's concept of lust.
I see. As in, a lust for...
You name it. The humans have quite the imagination. Lust is everything to everyone. That's what makes lust dangerous.
Too dangerous, mistress?
No such thing.
Well, hey there, everybody. Did you know that Asian Fascia Gamer has a Patreon?
That's right, everybody, and we're here to tell you about it together.
Subscribers have a chance to see content early, as well as request content on higher tiers.
That's right. You can ask Asian Fascia Gamer to read you a story, talk to you about lore or gameplay, or many other things.
But wait, there's more.
Subs that have been stayed around for 3 months or longer get special gifts. And if we reach our stretch goal of 10 subs or more, we will continue to add more to the Patreon, making it better for all of you.
So please consider, at the very least, checking out Asian Fascia Gamer's Patreon. Maybe subscribing and supporting him. And of course, we thank you for your time.
Can you guess what I lust after? In this broken world, what is left to want?
Power.
I always thought you were the smart one. Pity. To what do I owe this distinct pleasure? After all, to be visited by a fabled horseman.
I have but one purpose here.
Must we engage in violence? You already have my respect.
I have no interest in your respect, just your head.
Come now, Fury. I am no barbarian like the others. No, we need not meet as enemies a second time.
Tell it to the Charred Council.
They aren't here. So instead, I tell you, Queen of the Horsemen, powerful, armed with the flame hollow, a crossblade, your fabled whip.
I am above your distractions, lust.
Really? The truth is often distracting when one lives a lie. You speak as though we are natural enemies. Why must this be so? I know my role in the universe. I wonder if you've ever stopped to question yours. You are a horseman. But why did you make that choice? And if so, was there some reasoning behind it?
Shut up and fight!
You don't even know why you fight, do you? Do you fight for your brothers? Oh, of course not. Your antagonism towards them is well known. Do you seek to achieve some sort of balance? Oh, you never believed in the greater good until it suited you. No. What I see in your actions is a lust all your own. A lust for power and privilege and protection from the Nephilim's inevitable fall. Ultimately, that makes us allies, doesn't it?
Stand down, Fury.
Death. What are you, all of you, doing here?
Are we not 4 horsemen united? We are here to confirm that the mission is complete.
The mission.
The other sins have been destroyed by my hand. Death worked to free War and clear his name. More importantly, we have exposed a great conspiracy.
What conspiracy?
Heaven and hell working in secret consort to bring about the apocalypse earlier than anyone would wish for.
The Charred Council has dispatched us together to wreak havoc on both sides. balance will be restored. The wicked will be punished.
You mean all of this?
We are to unseat the rulers of both sides. And in honor of your unwavering loyalty to the cause, the Council has decreed that you will lead the Horsemen.
You, Fury, will usher in a new age on Earth.
Of course. Finally, everything makes some sort of divine sense.
It does?
Mistress, is this not everything you wanted? Finally come to you.
Set aside the past, sister. Today, we live in service to you.
I will be done.
This is not real!
What? Oh. It was worth a shot.
You think you know me so well!
Is it not what you want most? The power to lead in the manner you see fit. What was an illusion could soon be reality. If you set aside the wants of others and focus on yourself. Ultimately, it is your choice to make. So choose.
You should not have made them kneel!
That's my deal, but you danced with angels.
Let fall the blades of heaven!
An archangel? Oh, you seal, you flatter.
I'll see you dead, Lust, never to rise again!
We had a deal! Stand down!
Now why would he do that? When he knows a deal with you isn't half as appealing as a deal with me.
Don't listen!
I can return your sweet little angels to their former glory. Yes, if you just protect me from this terrible woman.
Lucille!
And won't it be glorious when you march back to the gates of heaven with your numbers restored?
Shut up!
And restore truth, righteousness to that befouled place. Your truth, Archangel, you see. Your command. Wouldn't that be lovely?
The 7th Legion. Alive and whole. Restoring glory. Our deal is revoked.
No, Lucille!
Won't this be fun? Power corrupts, but wait for others. Join me, and let's hold it.
Who gave you the power to raise the dead?
The one constant in the universe. Those who possess the most power inevitably crave more. Lust is everlasting. As for who, know this. I was merely a pawn. A feeling you know all too well. Fury. The angels who killed your steed. Pawns as well.
Then who? Tell me!
The players in that game will reveal themselves in time. What if I reveal something even more valuable? Spare me, and I'll give up the location of my fellow sin. Envy.
And why would you do that?
What reason would I have to protect that sniveling coward? She has never experienced frontline combat. She has never experienced the horrors of war. She is the most pathetic of us. Get me to the edge of Haven, and what you want will be yours.
A attractive offer. But I'm tired of your kind underestimating my intelligence. I'll find the rest of the sins by myself. At your core, you were just an endless void that could never be filled. How disappointing.
Finish it. I am ready.
I think not.
Mistress!
Lust's call to power is intoxicating. Even more so when one is fueled by grief. Lucille's transgression can be forgiven. Once. I have a better understanding of what's happened to the Earth and what's at stake because of it. You're of no use to me, dead. If we are to survive, all of us, alliances must be made.
An alliance? With him?
I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll return the favor. I may soon need it.
My word may hold no weight, but my life is yours, Fury. If I learn of any plotting against you, I will relay the information.
Did I just witness mercy shown to a filthy angel? Just as soon have your head on a pike.
Are you or are you not a Watcher? Because you should know better. This quest we're on is about balance, in the world and within me, it seems. Lust showed me what I could become. It is not what I want to be.
And what do you want to be?
I think that's what I'm here to find out.
Challenge, you show more depth.
What do you want?
Both you and I are painfully aware of the endless parade history inflicts upon us. Creatures so pathetically focused on one single purpose. But these creatures are, ironically, completely devoid of meaning.
Make your point, Lord of Hollows.
It's just surprising. Refreshing. See something headed in the opposite direction. You are coming into a greater awareness of the flaws that kept you in chains.
Flaws?
Shall I list them?
No, thank you. I've seen enough recently to know they are many.
Which is exactly why I give you this. And by holding it, the raw power of Force itself is...
It vibrates in my hand. I don't understand.
When the time comes, you will know when and how to use it.
No, not yet!
The Force, Hollow. You are relentless, horseman. It's quite impressive. Enchanting, even.
Keep your flattery to yourself, if you wish to keep your head.
Noted. Your duty to the Serpentine Path remains unfinished. Unlock the next chamber and make with the killing.
I'm here to restore order to the Serpent Holes. Any last words? I didn't think so.
This is not exactly the power I have in mind.
The horsemen cannot be choosers. The Lord of Hollows will never be accused of subtlety.
Time to find the next sin.
Are you certain? I'm just asking. Seems to me you might be going a little soft. At least that's what the Lord of Hollows appeared to see in you.
If you truly want to see how I have softened, question my resolve again.
All I'm saying is, there's been a change. It's natural, I think, after all you've been exposed to here.
What do you mean?
Need I remind you, there is no absolute good, nor is there absolute evil in the universe. Those are human concepts. The Charred Council is aware of this. It's the very reason for their continued existence.
The way you blather on. What are you trying to say?
Heaven and hell are not absolutes either. Seen with the proper perspective, they are simply two opposing forces scrambling to gain power over this sad ball of mud.
It is the way of all things.
Precisely. But why would they be so focused on this rock and its teeming bacteria when there is an entire cosmos to explore and to conquer?
Balance.
Yes. By keeping them occupied with this miserable conflict, the greater universe has a chance to remain pure.
That is a curious method for seeking balance. Especially for being so powerful.
Yes, very curious. So I'm just saying, if you were in doubt, I would understand.
What is this?
It's another of the Chosen.
How can you tell?
A void hangs around. Can't you feel it? Unlike anything else, the absence of the Creator's hand.
It fled into that underwater cave. We must follow.
Must we?
Yes. Now. Wait.
You're beginning to feel them, aren't you?
Emptiness. Not cold, not dark, simply nothingness.
The next Chosen awaits. fake. Mistress, you must awaken. You must come back.
Nice try, but Lust already tried that. Gluttony.
Mistress!
You broke my illusion! You should have remained inside your desire, horseman. It would have been more merciful than what I'll do to you.
If you can reach me.
Perhaps I shall disembowel you and let you watch your guts spill out in front of you.
Try your best, you bloated thing.
That cocks your voice. You think I will be an easy kill?
The easiest of all.
But I'm not yet full. You know I've tried. I've been feasting, but I'm still not satisfied. There are so few surprises left in the world. Isn't that sad?
At the moment, I've had enough surprises. You sound odd. Is something wrong?
Take this.
The stasis hollow. Why?
Question my gift.
I question your motives. Why does the Lord of Hollows continue to weaponize one of the four horsemen? For what purpose?
Remain on your path. In time, perhaps you will find your truth. That would be a fine surprise indeed.
And in the meantime, more toys for me to play with?
Horseman, in our next encounter, only one of us will survive.
Cryptic. Hardly. You help me, then you threaten me?
Be gone.
I knew you were cold, but walking on water is a neat trick.
You are tearing through these invaders like a plague. Nothing will stand in your way.
Including you, demon.
Oh, I am fully aware, Horseman. The Stasis Hollow has opened a new entryway. You'd be wise to explore it, for both our sakes.
You're a monster of few words, aren't you? Splendid. We can skip the pleasantries and go straight to the reckoning!
Farewell for now.
Good thing he's over there.
Friend of yours?
I doubt it.
Rhetorical question. I know you have no friends. Though you do have enemies.
I don't think it's aiming for me, mistress. This goes on forever.
Clearly someone's compensating.
Did you just make a joke? This is bad. Even, dare I say with apologies, stupid mistress.
What are you so afraid of? It looks to be another would-be demon conqueror.
Not would-be, will. Easy, milady. There's no need for steel or whips.
Another demon with a mysterious agenda. Do you know Volgrim? I believe you two would get along.
No, milady. Where Volgrim deals in trash, Abraxas trades in class. My reputation precedes me, I see.
It does. Someone wants you dead.
They can get in line. The meek always envy the strong. Isn't that right, Watcher?
Lovely, but the Lord of Hollows seems to think you're a meddler.
You've seen the traitor? Where?
Matters not. What matters is that he wants you dead, and I want to know why.
You're a clever woman. It takes but one eye and half an ear to tell, so I'll give it to you straight. That will be the home of a very, very important demon. Someone who will win this war once and for all. And I will stand by his side. The traitor doesn't like that. The traitor fears change. Better the devil you know and all that.
And what of the traitor? What does the Lord of Hollows want?
Sometimes the birds win. Sometimes the bats. Balance. But the traitor wants more. The false lord would be a false god. He would hollow this planet as he hollows souls. That is his becoming. He sent you against me because he knows that when my lord is installed, Abraxas will find the traitor and pull the organs from his backside for what he's done. Milady's job is to keep order. The Lord of Hollows believes he is order. If the lady is as the lady does, she should kill the traitor soon, before he rises. But if you're going to surprise me, please get on with it. I have an empire to build.
And you are quite the silver-tongued demon, aren't you?
The original.
It shall make a fine trophy then.
Suit yourself.
I'm no one's lady.
Mistress, this would be a fine time to leave.
Good luck with your tower, demons. Pray I have no call to come back.
Hurry! That's no ordinary storm! Run!
Oh, come now, Watcher, I
Cannot fight the tempest! You must run! You seem different, mistress.
Even if we stop the Seven, this world will be torn apart. For what? There will be a reckoning. I'm just not sure from where it will come.
All who exist find themselves lost at times. This is the burden of living. This new self-awareness you possess.
So, I can be certain of nothing, is that what you're saying?
I am merely saying this. The Council chose you to undertake this mission. You, and you alone. They did this for a reason. They believe, as I do, that you possess greater power than even you realize. For all of their achievements, humans were outmatched in the apocalypse. Their civilization is now mere fodder for demons.
They truly were a pathetic species. But there are shades of intelligence in their monuments.
Have the humans grown on you, mistress?
Hardly. I pity their hubris. They believed they could control this world's destiny.
Still, these towers are impressively ambitious. As if they were reaching upwards, looking for purpose in the heavens. What irony they were consumed by hell.
Indeed.
Mistress!
I know. I felt its eye on me from the moment we entered this pit. Another chosen.
Be careful.
I felt something this time. Behind the emptiness that cloaks them. A fire burns inside the Chosen.
Yes, mistress. The chosen do burn.
Look there. Do you feel that? The vibrations of power that emanate from it.
No, but feeling isn't my strong suit. That said, I would recommend avoiding it.
Why?
If I may be blunt, what brews within is not part of your mission.
Interesting.
Congratulations on your victory, Mistress. I hope it was worth risking everything.
Did you hear it?
I heard only your screams and a monster died.
Perhaps. Or perhaps the universe holds much more mystery than I ever imagined.
What does that mean, Mistress? I detest philosophy. Who knew the apocalypse would have so many elevators?
Must you fill the silence with your chatter?
Are you suggesting the Great Fury does not enjoy the pleasure of my company?
Pleasure is not the word I use.
You wound me, Mistress. Have I not been the voice of guidance on this mission?
I will admit, you are not completely useless.
You flatter me, Mistress.
Don't get used to it.
Sounds like a terrible battle. Which means we'll be running headlong towards it?
You're learning!
Beautiful. Especially when you're this angry. In some other reality, I could have loved you, Fury.
Skillfully it appears. Am I still beautiful? Thanks for the assistance.
Watching, not speaking.
Huh. We're all learning something on this little sojourn. I have. There is no we in I.
Is that a saying?
It is now. Just like if Vulgrim is lying about the serpent holes, I'll wear his hide.
Oh, we are becoming fast friends, aren't we? Let's skip to the final wave of slaughter. Clearing the serpent holes and filling your pockets with booty. Or justice, whatever grabs you.
You have invaded the wrong realm. For that, you will pay.
Horseman is mistaken.
Surprise, surprise. It speaks.
It is she who is ravaging our dominion.
Your deception is unbecoming.
We are the gatekeepers of the Serpent Holes. Sadly, the Horseman is blind to the deceit by a demon of greed.
Vulgrim.
The notorious aggressor overstayed his welcome and was exiled from the realm.
That slimy bastard.
She before me won't be so lucky. She has caused too much suffering. The Horseman is the one who must pay with her life.
I understand. Bring your worst.
Mighty Horseman, justice has been restored to the Serpent Holes.
Give me one good reason why I should not end your life. An entire species is extinct because of your greed and treachery.
Their blood is on your hands, not mine.
A little more bloodshed wouldn't hurt then, now would it?
Killing me would be short-sighted. You have yet to receive your tastiest reward.
Retribution is the only reward I seek, Vulgrim. Perhaps your hide for a throw rug.
Delightful as that sounds, perhaps something more useful would satisfy. Something like free use of the Serpent Holes for you and your kin from now until eternity.
That is the very least that you could offer, fiend. Try again.
Oh, all right, fine. You really are quite convincing when you want to be, Fury. There is another item that might interest you. I don't part with it easily, but...
Is that abyssal armor?
More than fair compensation for your good work, no? Come on, what's done is done. Make a trade. I keep my life and get on with business as usual. You receive the abyssal armor and continue your horsemanship in style.
Hand it over and leave my sight before I change my mind, demon.
What a valuable relationship we have, Fury.
I said, begone, you snake!
Tales of brave Fury have reached Targon's ears. He desires an audience.
Then go perform for him. You're entertaining, in a lowbrow sort of way.
But I'm not the mightiest horseman in all the realm, you fiery flatterer.
Fury! I see you received my invitation.
What is this place?
Welcome to the Crucible! I named it myself. Here, every warrior gets what they deserve. To the victors, the spoils, and to the weak, an early grave. The more enemies you slay, the farther into the Crucible you may pass. Should you meet an untimely end, your journey will come to a close. All you had earned will be lost, and you will begin the challenge anew. That is, unless you take advantage of progress points activated along the way. But be warned, horseman. Using a progress point will keep you from fully completing the challenge, assuring your absence from the pantheon of greatness. If you accept the offering, your journey into the Crucible ends. But if you decline, you stay the course with the promise of an even greater reward. A brave warrior, ready to accept the challenge. Proceed! Will you stop here, or will you forge on?
Wait a minute.
Yes, horseman. What is on your mind?
It's just that I swear I've heard of this crucible before, but not of you. Perhaps there is another.
Rest assured, horseman. This is the only true crucible you will ever encounter. Any others are a farce, likely overseen by a foolish, incompetent, insufferable good-for-nothing.
I'm sensing a story here.
Not at all. As I said, this is the only crucible of note. Just this one. No others. Zero.
Right.
Death or glory! Will you stop here, or will you forge on?
The other crucible.
Oh, not this again.
But I've just remembered. I had heard of another before. Except that overseer's name was Kargon. Do you know each other?
Kargon is my brother. It is true. Though that is where our bond begins and ends.
So you've an obnoxious sibling as well. I've got 3.
Should you ever meet him, allow me to apologize in advance on his behalf. Kargon is... unfortunate.
Believe me, it's a waste of energy letting kin agitate you. My advice? Bury whatever bad blood exists between the two of you. Simpler that way.
I got a thing. Death or glory! You're a very few. Will you stop here, or will you forge on?
Have you and your brother made amends?
Ha! Not likely, horseman. I extended an olive branch to that ungrateful lug, and he threw my graciousness back at me. Can you believe it?
Easily. Very little surprises me anymore. I suppose you want to talk about it.
Perhaps another time, horseman. Death or glory! Bested the Crucible and made it to the top. Here's your reward.
Well, hey there, everybody. Mr. Announcer and
Random Skull.
And we're here to let you know that Asian Fascia Gamer also streams live on Twitch 5 days a week and sometimes on YouTube.
And if you want to continue to support Asian Fascia Gamer, check out the links for his Twitch and his YouTube, all in the link tree.
That's right. Check out those links.
Welcome, horseman, to our final encounter.
Mistress, wait! Lord of Hollows, what's happening? Now, answer me!
Are you here to end me?
You should know. You prophesized it.
Yes, I did. And if there was ever a time to strike me down, it is here. Now. Before my becoming. So, what comes next, horseman?
Abraxas said you mean to hollow the earth. That you used me to gain the power to do so.
A demon who speaks true. Now I have seen everything, but Abraxas did not.
Tell me.
There was a time long ago when I belonged to the Charred Council.
Liar!
Is it so difficult to believe that I could be counted among their number? I was a force for balance, believed in the work of the Council. But after eons, I became disenfranchised. Their feeble lip service toward the very concept of maintaining balance became all too dogmatic. They quickly reduced their focus to policing the forces of heaven and hell. But in doing so, they did not account for humanity.
Humanity? They are but
Hairless simian. Yes. Playthings of angels and demons, the forgotten class. But they were meant for so much more. Humans were always meant to embody the universal balance. They were created to evolve.
You flatter them.
No. They simply do not fear them as others do. Someone means to prevent humanity from reaching its full potential. They did so with this premature war.
And the Council?
Allowed it to happen, and no. They cannot prove it. It was removed from their ranks long ago. But I heard whispers and saw the signs. Thus I prepared. My gathering save this world from heaven and hell, one must choose a side. I have chosen mine. It's you, Fury. Now, what do you choose?
I choose life.
It is a good feeling to have a purpose again. Isn't it? By becoming.
You killed him?
He was mad.
Mad as the rest.
Something else you want to tell me, mistress?
Yes. I'm tired of demons with delusions of grandeur.
Confidence suits you.
When earned, yes.
You are proud. See, I never understood why pride was considered a deadly sin. The power you feel now after having completed an arduous task, isn't it empowering? You've shown great promise, done exceptional work. Don't you deserve something for it?
Perhaps, but not from you.
Before you make a tragic mistake, I'd like to make you an offer. You've seen the world. You've seen the state it's in. You're smart enough to know that someone somewhere has lied to you. There is no plan. There is no balance. It's all lies. But imagine if it were true. Imagine if you and I truly set out to give the world direction, order. Isn't that your true purpose? We could be the force for balance the world deserves. We could be greatness.
At one time, that speech might have worked on me. But that was when I did not understand how ugly pride could be. Thank you for your generous offer, but if this world is to be fixed, neither of us will be the ones to do it.
Best me! Nothing accomplished your whole miserable life will compare to that which I have built. Did you speak to the Lord of the Hollows? He knew. He too was proud.
Tell me about the Council.
Your so-called masters are infected with pride. They serve no balance. Who do you think released the Seven from our prison? What purpose do we serve without humanity to corrupt? Tell me my words do not ring true. You cannot deny the pride that still resides within you, can you?
Enough empty flattery! Tell me everything.
You already know everything, mistress. The great irony here is that for once, your enemy is right. You should feel pride, but you do not. You only feel fear. Fear that you came this close to greatness, only to fall!
See? Your counsel betrays you.
Watcher?
Always so pretty. I used to be so jealous of you, sister.
Envy.
No. Was all true!
Yes, all of it. I envy that ignorance. Bliss, is it not?
You know what else I envy?
Your power. And thanks to our mutual benefactors, that power is mine! Pride had it right. The Charred Council set you up. They want us all dead. All 7 sins and the Horsemen. No! Oh, but I knew better. Jealousy, then. Jealousy. I took the form of a trusted servant, and you, Horseman, became both my sword and my shield. With the other sins out of the way, I will destroy the Charred Council once and for all! Only then will the Earth finally be mine! Pride goeth before the fall! A bit on the nose, but the message is clear!
You snore. Maybe it's a broken nose. Well, looks like you've been busy. Doing what, I have no idea, other than getting your ass handed to you.
Who are you, human, to speak to me like this?
Oh, I'm just another refugee, like you. But I'm not strong enough to defend the balance. That's your purpose.
I have learned that I am weak.
Well, maybe now you finally understand how all humans feel. pulled into a war they never asked for. Left to their own devices against forces they cannot possibly understand or effectively fight. All of humanity has been betrayed, and yet, they still fight on. What about you?
I strayed from the path. I have been jealous. I have been wrathful. I have been lazy. Worse and more. All the things the seven sins stand for, and I have paid dearly for it.
So in other words, you have lived.
Yes.
Good then. You're finally alive. And with life, there is always hope.
Hope? I was humbled in my battle with Envy. No doubt she's on her way to destroy the Charred Council, even as we speak. And I remain stranded on Earth, so when you speak of hope, human, I cannot concur. All hope is lost.
No. Haven is built on hope. Come, speak to Ulthane. You'll see.
Why did they help me?
It's, kind of what humans do. And the fact that you sent more than a few survivors our way didn't hurt.
All for naught.
We didn't pull you from the rubble to quit now. Envy holds the power of the Seven. Your betrayal can be seen on your face. Left for dead like some useless, discarded thing. But it is not over.
Here, take it. A gift from the Lord of Hollows. Deserves to be in stronger hands than mine.
You know not what you offer, Horseman. You cannot be serious.
It's important. Clearly, I'm not worthy. Don't you want it?
This was not meant for me. The Lord of Hollows knew whom he was choosing. His faith will not be questioned. Not by me, anyway.
What?
This milestone should be acknowledged. If you won't do it, I'll do so for you.
A reflecting pool?
Aye, with a few adjustments. But it's only meant for you. Will only take you to your heart's desire.
I desire only to finish what the Council began.
Find your resolve, Horseman. It's all you have now. And it is what you need if you're to stop Envy and unseat your former masters.
And judging that you've forgotten how to fight!
You dare attack this holy phantom?
I do! I dare! Because no one else ever has! And that makes this sweet! You haughty sons of whores have had this coming for eons, and you have no one but yourselves to thank for it.
Your lust for power will be your undoing, Envy.
Well, isn't that the pot calling a kettle black? nothing left but pebbles, I will simply wait out the apocalypse and destroy whatever weakened generals remain. The Earth will be mine.
It's over, Envy! You have failed!
Kill her, horseman! We command!
Oh, shut up! You command nothing but my scorn, and you will know my fury soon enough!
Blasphemy!
Yield or die, Envy!
Seriously?
No, but it was worth a shot.
There is nothing you have that I do not. This is the only time I will ever pity another living No! It was mine! All of it was mine! I deserved it! I had it! Mine!
For the horsemen!
It would seem you have finally accomplished your task, Fury. Perhaps you should be rewarded. But perhaps not. Envy may have caught us unawares, but we have more than enough power to deal with an insect like you. You have overstepped your bounds, horseman. You shall be punished, along with your brothers, like the impudent child you are.
No! I will not die like this! I will not allow your corruption to spread!
Stop! Where did you get that? Deliver that unto us.
No. No. I don't think it was made for you. Besides, feels pretty good.
Such arrogance! Such gall!
No, that would be pride. This is truth. And the truth is, this can destroy you!
You'll never find out, wretch! But to move forward from here, we must move as one.
You won't make it.
The Council.
Enraged. No doubt fueling the attack on Haven in secret. If you have a plan for them... The time is now. Heaven, hell, the Charred Council. They wish to see them annihilated. You know this, but perhaps you don't know the reason. Even before the apocalypse, why were your lives so hard? Because you were created for a great purpose and left unprotected. So those who fear you have set out to destroy you with false promises and wars and sin that they blame on you. They all fear you. That fear can be used against them. Humanity can win this war.
Look around you. This is what's left of humanity, and we are in no shape to fight a war on the scale you suggest.
No. You must hide.
From the eyes of heaven and hell? The Council? That's exactly what must be done. But what humanity needs more than a good hidey-hole is a protector.
A protector?
Will buy us the necessary time to shuttle the other humans away.
Away? To where?
Not back to the council chamber. What sort of a maker would it be if I built a doorway that only connected two places, huh? Your heart's desire, horseman. Safe place for a poor unwanted.
I don't understand.
Aye. Well... you will. Sadly, you will understand it all as you travel with them.
Me?
They are in need of protecting, and you need a new purpose. Am I wrong?
I vow to use all of the powers in my possession to protect humanity. And one day, we will set things right. Together. Uthane, my brother, War, is an innocent in this drama. If you ever find an opportunity to assist him in any way, I would ask you to do so.
I will.
Thank you, Maker. May our future be one of justice.
Aye. Safe travels, horseman.
strife.
And thus the story of fury in sin is ended, and begins the tale of Fury, the protector of humanity, left behind in the wake of the treachery of the Charred Council. And though war lay in chains, the machinations that would end this treachery and begin a new age had begun.
Fool! I told you to silence the traitor. No matter. The young one remains unaware of the power she possesses. The Council will deliberate this turn, and they will send war to Earth. A mistake. The final seal will be broken, and I will revel in the chaos. You may go.